what I want to talk about tonight, guys, and that way you can know, because you're a BitFundZa member, you'll be able to take advantage of certain ICOs. I mean, this is a website we're developing for one of the ICOs out of Macau, China. This is just a development page. This isn't the real page. But as you can see, look at how beautiful this thing looks. And let me just scroll down. So this is the Dragon Coin, guys. The Dragon Coin, they're basically going to do the very first cashless casino. In the future, casinos, as you know, Macau is 6 times bigger than Las Vegas. So the Chinese love to gamble, and that is a huge market for casinos. But this is one of the very first companies that's actually building a floating casino, and it's going to be called the Dragon Pro Casino. So as you go through this, I'll just show you a little bit of this. Here are some of the features. They're going to have a global cash machine, a social wallet, global cash card, payment gateway. This is the Dragon Pro. It's just a picture that you can see. But let me see if the video is live, just so you can see something. The Dragon Pearl streaming. Just check this out real quick. I want you to see something.
Dragon ICO. I'm proud to introduce the world to the Dragon Pearl. My brother idea. Over the years, Brother Idea has, in cooperation with Norwegian marine technology institutions, worked to identify challenges of the modern world and crafting solutions. One result of such cooperation is our state-of-the-art floating construction, the Dragon Pearl. It is the most environmentally friendly construction of its kind. We came up with the idea of building it out.
I mean, ultimately, I just want to show you a little snapshot of it, right? If you look over here, it says the Dragon Pearl Casino Hotel will be a transformative hospitality concept boasting 400 guest rooms, restaurant, and retail space, and 16,000 square meters of gaming floor in Macau. I mean, guys, what's coming as far as many businesses around the world that want to do digital currency is phenomenal. Everything from sports gambling, casinos, the medical field, the law field. I mean, guys, what is occurring right now with digital currency is wicked, and you get to take advantage of all of this information. But look, hey, there's the advisors. Hey, who's that? That's me, Max Garza. I'm the lead advisor for the Dragon Corporation. These are some of my business partners, and we're developing this idea for these casinos out in Macau, Singapore, and Dubai. But again, guys, y'all are going to be able to take advantage of much of this stuff because at the end of the day, y'all are BitFundZa members. You're BitFundZa VIPs. So that's the beauty in what's going to happen with the Dragon Pearl. What I want to show you is, let me see if I've got this open real quick. But just so you can see what these amazing, I mean, these are just phenomenal instruments of technology, guys. Like when I was looking at this, I just couldn't believe it how they do all this stuff, guys. I mean, it is ridiculously, look at that. That is nuts. So imagine a casino, a floating casino, right? And that's what they're doing. Literally, look at all this stuff. It's self-sufficient, self-sustainable, 100% green. And if you can see, these are just pictures, right? But because Macau, Hong Kong, Macau, Singapore, and Dubai have really expensive real estate, this is why they're making floating casinos. It just makes more sense for them. But yeah, it's pretty damn cool. So as you can tell, this is the very first one, and obviously we'll tell you when you can take advantage of these coins when they hit the exchange, or when, let's say, somebody comes in and they want to sell their Dragon coins early to our VIPs. We'll obviously talk to you about that. But let me ask you a quick question. How many of you even knew that casinos were going to do cashless casinos in the future? Did any of y'all have any idea? Let me just see if anybody... No? Judy? No? Did not? Kevin? Well, guess what? Now you do. Now you know. So you're basically one of maybe 10,000 people that know around the world. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, Jason. Sports betting, obviously everybody wants to take advantage of that. Mark Cuban's investing in esports betting companies real big. What's up, Derek? So this is the first one I'm going to talk to you about, guys. And like I said, all of y'all will be able to take advantage of this in the future. We're going to get you a guide on how to do ICOs, how to set up your wallets, everything. Again, pretty much nobody knows that casinos are trying to go cashless except for y'all. I want you to go, for everybody that's on this webinar, can you see my screen? I want you to go to preicolist.com and let me know when everybody has opened up another tab and gone to preicolist.com. preicolist.com. So here you'll learn about a lot of the ICOs that we're working on, guys, whether we're doing white papers for them, whether we're doing smart contract development for them, any kind of IT infrastructure, whether it's websites or apps. You'll get to see this before everybody else. The only reason I want everybody to be able to get this information is because there's so many other companies that are going to give value, right? So if you look at this site, if you just scroll down, you know, it says we negotiate with companies and purchase their tokens at a wholesale discount of up to 80% prior to their official crowd sale launch. Think of us like Groupon for ICO launches. If you scroll down, you see it shows you how you can do it. You can purchase. We use our buying leverage to get a substantial discount. Early, right? We buy as early as possible in order to get the best negotiated pricing. And desirable, we work with only companies that have a rock-solid plan. So just so you can see some of this stuff, everything from Bancor to Dionysus, Neo, these are just some of the companies that we have gotten in with as far as pre-ICO, ICO guys. Ethereum, Tezos, Golem, and again, this is why I tell you how Golem's so big, right? Golem is going to, and for those of you, many of you that are actually in BitFundZa, guys, the beauty of what you have is many of you are already like accumulating things like Golem, Sia Coin, Basic Attention Token. A lot of you have been on these webinars, these trainings, so you're starting to get that knowledge, right? And as these technologies take off in the next few years, guess what? You bought it super cheap. So even if it goes to $10, $50, $200, $2,000, you were buying it when it was like 25 cents, a dollar, $2, right? $10. So that's the beauty, and this is why we're developing this site right now, preicolist.com. So make sure that you register for that tonight. And as we work with more and more of these companies around the world, we're working with a company out of Canada called Hashchain right now, hashchain.ca. They're going to be the first in our industry to do an IPO, initial public offering, and then an ICO, an initial coin offering. I'm flying to New York, and we're going to meet with them in person. So again, guys, this is the beauty of being part of an ecosystem where the owners are part of, you know, driving blockchain technology, driving Bitcoin. Because as you know, guys, we started with Bitcoin because I'm an evangelist for Bitcoin. I think it's going to change the world. But then right behind it, you have so many other valuable technologies. I mean, you just, tonight, you got to see how casinos are going to go cashless, right? And you just got a sneak peek. This is why we want you to subscribe tonight on preicolist.com, and then you can share the site with anybody, guys. We'll be doing weekly newsletters as we start working with more and more companies in the space. We want you to know what is going on and keep you in the loop. Because what I want to do is I want you to understand that, you know, we're gonna put together a little ICO checklist for you. We're going to show you how to set up your wallets. We're going to show you everything from A to Z. Many of you are going to learn about multiple ICOs, right? Multiple. This is why we're trying to teach you more about alternative coins that give value, right? Because at the end of the day, if you really want to understand the value of being first to the market is what's beautiful. Meaning, if you see it, what happens, guys, is many times these technologies take a while to develop, right? Because they're conceptual. So they go through quarters where they're developing their infrastructure, developing their wallets, multi-signature wallets, their exchanges, etc. But if you're the first one that gets tokens or a bonus, right, that's beautiful because you don't want to be a day trader. You don't want to be a margin trader. You want to be a long-term holder of good technology. And I never teach people to do day trading because you don't want that angst in your life. And people freak out because they check CoinMarketCap like 50 times a day. You know, I tell everybody, don't even look at CoinMarketCap. Give it a couple of days, especially right now that Bitcoin's going through a fork. Don't even look at CoinMarketCap. If you're holding alternative coins, you know they're going to take a hit because anytime people take money out of alts and put into Bitcoin, the alts are going to suffer, right? Thank you very much for obviously joining us tonight. Many of you are doing a phenomenal job of BitFundZa, but know one thing, guys. BitFundZa is going to be one of the absolute largest Bitcoin crowdfunding sites in the entire world. So I know many of you do all kinds of other programs, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But what I want you to realize is people like James and JJ And Ray and many other people, they're building massive businesses. Don't forget that we, the owners, have to build it just like y'all do, right? This is not just we show up and we get to make a lot of Bitcoin. We have to build it just like everybody else. When you take the eyes off yourself, guys, and you put it on your teams, guess what's going to happen? You're going to win. Because at the end of the day, you stop worrying about you and you start worrying about other people. When you put them on your backs and you carry them and you help them, you're going to win massively, guys. You're going to win massively. Dennis Gibson. Oh, speaking of, Dennis Gibson we're on the phone with a guy that had like 200 people who want to come into BitFundZa. So you see, guys, that's going to happen. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, Dennis, how excited are you about that guy that has 200 people? Are you pretty excited about that? OMG? Oh my gatos? Yeah, like those. That's going to happen to everybody, ladies and gentlemen. All of you are going to start finding people that are excited about Bitcoin, just like the gentleman that we spoke with Dennis Gibson. This guy was excited. He's like, hey, I want all my friends to learn about this because I want them to one, learn about digital currency, and two, I want them to be able to crowdfund Bitcoin for years to come. So at the end of the day, guys, what you have right now in your hands is going to be the absolute largest platform, and it's not just because it's a peer-to-peer donation site. It's because it's going to offer the best training in the world when it comes to cryptocurrency. It's going to put you in contact with some of the most, I mean, I forgot to tell you this about Dragon. Dragon's going to raise $500 million after pre-ICO and ICO. I mean, pretty much people are going to be pounding down their doors to get to that Dragon coin. So imagine, we're working with the largest, you know, after it occurs, after their ICO, you'll hear stories and you'll see videos, but you're going to see that they raised $500 million frickin' dollars, and it's awesome. And then somebody's going to break that record, right? This is the beauty in what you get to see. You get to see all of this first because you're getting trained by people that are in the industry. So at the end of the day, what I want you to understand is that take advantage of your timing. This is the time to really buckle down and start helping others. You know, everybody can complain, guys. Don't get me wrong. Everybody's got bad days, and everybody can complain, but complaining doesn't help you make money, and it doesn't help you help others. So don't worry about life. You know, life is going to throw you down sometimes. It's going to kick you around, but you got to keep a positive attitude because nobody can change your attitude except for you. If you have a negative attitude, well, then guess what? You're going to attract negative things. But if you have a positive attitude, no matter what life throws in front of you, you're going to smash it, and you're going to continue to win big in 2017 and beyond. This is just the beginning, guys. Just the beginning. Because at the end of the day, what you got to realize is that you're getting the ability right now with your timing to not just get in with Bitcoin, but many other alternative technologies that are going to change the world. I mean, guys, there's literally 3 to 5 ICOs every single day, right? But that doesn't mean that all of them are good. It just means that, you know, a lot of people are trying to take advantage of tokenizing value. And for those people, those companies that can tokenize value the best, they're going to be around for decades. But guess what? Many of you, what's going to happen is you're going to be able to take advantage of seeing them first. So that is the beauty in what's going to happen. And many of you are asking questions about all the crowd sales, guys. Like I said, go to preicolist.com. Subscribe there, and I'll tell you whenever you're able to get in on these crowd sales, or let's say people are selling their tokens around the world, we will definitely make sure that you're able to get in on these early. So this is what I want you to know is thank you very much for all your hard work, guys. This is just the beginning, and this is just a snapshot of what you get to see. There's many other companies. I don't want to inundate you because I want to keep this pretty short, but what I want you to really understand is I want you to get excited. Because if this doesn't raise the hair on your skin, you know, if it doesn't just give you goosebumps, I mean, this is some exciting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And for those of you that were in crypto at the very beginning, like me, that had nobody to mentor them, nobody to train them, this should make you even more excited because your people are getting trained by some of the best in the world. So other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much. I love you all. Let's go out and smash BitFundZa this weekend. I mean, bring in some people and help them crowdfund their dreams. Remember, guys, it only takes one little spark to make people understand that they're in the right place at the right time. You be that financial miracle for somebody this weekend. Get them excited about BitFundZa. Make sure that you educate them, motivate them, stick with them, because at the end of the day, you got to lead from the front, guys. Greatness is not something that's esoteric, that's only for a chosen few. All of you that are on this webinar could be doing other things right now. And guess what? you're learning about digital currency because you're hungry. Get that hunger this weekend and build your BitFundZa business, guys. And we thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, guys. I love you all. I want you to win. But again, your mentality, change it. I don't care if life is kicking you, kicking you and throwing you down. It's only temporary. You're going to win massively long term, guys. Long term.